You say you didn't sleep well. You didn't sleep. You didn't sleep until 4 o'clock this morning. You said.
No, I came to my room at 4 p.m. yesterday. As soon as we got back, I came to my room, didn't go back to the house. So what's up, Dad and Poppy? What's up?
Well, I want to, I called you this morning. We didn't have a big conversation, so I said, no, let me come and let's talk.
I thought the conversation was just fine.
Hold
You
on, hold on.
mentioned going to the place that I've adamantly said I'm not going to, and I restated my position. I'm not going.
Just for you to see. You
No,
talk to the lady.
I talked to her. She told me what the program was. I'm not interested. I don't need to go see it.
Dee Dee was at the program about the Ibogaine.
Yeah.
We're not talking
We're not
about
talking
that
about
with
that.
Dee Dee.
Okay, so I have another number for somebody that I've chosen myself. All I need to do is set up my appointments, okay?
Can we be part
That
of that?
that's an option, but Dee Dee,
That is the only option that I'm interested in. I am not interested in your suggestions.
okay,
I tried your suggestion yesterday. I entertained it. I went. I was a great sport.
okay.
So just because I'm not kicking and screaming doesn't mean that I agreed with it or that it did anything particularly to help me outside of the very particular sermon that Pastor Mama preached. If this is for psychological, I already have a person. I just need to make appointments. I don't need suggestions, okay?
Well, we're trying to do a multi-pronged approach. All of us are Christians. Um, Church is important to us. To this Sunday, you know that.
You didn't go to
We're
church
just.
yesterday, Daddy.
I didn't, but it doesn't mean I don't pray. I pray every day.
It's not the
I'm a
same.
Catholic. I'm Catholic. She's a Protestant. We go to different churches. Okay, but I'm a Christian. I pray every single day, every single night for me and for the entire my family. That's why I was brought up in the Catholic Church.
So was I.
Okay, so don't just, I'm talking church in general. Don't just relate church aspect of it. Christianity is, we're Christians, so that's important to bring all these approaches into our lives, including my life and her life, all of our lives. I don't, I cannot, I don't think I would be where I'm today if I was not praying my God, if I was not asking for help, for blessing.
Understandable.
Yeah. So bring you into their kind of environment, I don't think it's we're committing a crime here because it's what we believe in. The
It's
church.
not a crime until it's done against my will. There's nothing that you can say in this conversation that is going to convince me to do what you're asking me to do.
Okay, I think in general, what we are asking you to do is recognize that everything's not okay with you right now.
In what
That
terms?
in terms of you being in a position to carry on your life in the way that you did previously when
How
you were
so?
fine. Dee Dee, I'm going to put it this way, okay? And it's easier for me to be very direct so that you are clear about what I
Please
mean.
do.
There and please, before I even say anything, understand that what I say is out of love and concern, Dee Dee. You and I have not always been the tightest. We have our good days. We have days where one or both of us are very indifferent. Personally, I like it a lot more when we're doing good and we're on the same page and you feel that there is genuine concern. And that's what it is. Okay. So I'm prefacing what I'm saying with that.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
listening.
Dee Dee, based on actions that I have experienced and seen and things that you've shared with me, there is concern. Dee Dee, there and I mean I see you smiling, but there is concern that you're not always seeing things the way it is. And it's understandable based
Saying
on
what
things.
things specifically?
Dee Dee,
I
like
need like specific examples if you don't mind.
specific examples. The television is covered up, but it's unplugged. Why, baby?
Because I'd rather look at something pretty than a blank television.
Okay, all right. I was concerned that you were worried that somebody had planted something in there to spy on you or something like that.
And
And
I've never said any such thing. You made a blanket
okay,
assumption
No,
and
you
called
said
it a
it.
okay,
concern.
No,
but
you said it to me. That-
I didn't say that
Not
television.
no,
here,
I didn't
back
say this
home.
Exactly.
television, but other
Back
ones
home.
in the mirrors.
Exactly.
But Dee Dee, my point is, there's no evidence that we are able to give one another that somebody is trying to harm you in any kind of way or spy on you or anything
Did I
like
say
that.
that anyone was trying to do that here?
No,
Okay.
no. Okay.
All right. So why?
Hold on.
No,
No,
I'm.
can I finish, please?
Let her finish.
But let me
Let
finish
me
what I'm
intercede with a
saying.
quick question. First, start with a statement. I never said that was happening here.
You did not. You're
Okay.
correct. You're correct. So you've cleared that up for me. You've
All
cleared
you
that
had to
up for
do was
me.
ask in the first place,
But Dee
lady.
Dee, okay,
And
but
number two, I never had that discussion with you in full detail the way that I had with Dad.
Dee Dee, he shares things with me. He shares
That
things
was a
with me.
private conversation, Dad.
No, we're
Dee Dee,
family,
when it comes to
Didi.
your health
We're
and your
family.
well-being,
We
we have
care
to do
about
what we
So
you.
the
have to
thing
do.
is, I went through something in the US. You brought me here to deny that I didn't go through that.
No.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I can't tell.
But
Well, I'm telling you, and I am committed to being very truthful and open with you. Okay? So you can ask what you want to, but Dee Dee, we are concerned. I'm concerned about things that you've said to me.
I'm
And
listening.
I'm saying it's for that reason that I'm concerned about trauma that
What
you have
things did I
experienced.
say to you?
Dee Dee, okay, you have one specific thing that you've talked about was what's going on with Soleil, that the FBI is investigating him and this and that. If they are, there should be some evidence of that, Dee Dee. But
I don't have that evidence. I'm
oh,
not an FBI
so we can't
agent.
go by that, Dee Dee. Then you have no
Okay.
proof.
Then leave it alone.
What I'm saying is
And
there are
what are
several
you
instances.
suggesting by, okay, I don't have proof. So what?
Dee
I
Dee,
shared a personal experience. I shared my deduction based on
okay,
my experience of who it traces back to.
okay. And I
And
am
so that leads to what? That's concerning. Why?
Dee Dee.
Because you don't think Soleil would do
Dee,
that?
okay, let
Or
me.
hold on, is it because you don't think that Soleil specifically would do that? Or it's because you don't think that actually happened to me? Which one is it?
Dee Dee, I would like for something that serious, for a claim that serious to be made. I think if somebody was making that claim against you, I would want to see some kind of evidence of that to even move a step further with it, to be able to take it in. My concern is you want to go home. Your mother and Linnell are saying that it's not possible for you to come home until you have treatment. Dee Dee, that's what we want for you. We want you to go home and get back to your life.
I've been to treatment. I was committed to a hospital for 6 days with a full staff of psychologists, behavioral health specialists, and nurses in the mental health field that did a full, thorough examination
We
of
don't
my
know
mental
anything
health.
we don't
about
have, we
that.
know
We
that.
know
You didn't share that
nothing
with us.
about that.
You didn't share it with us.
I did.
You
No, I
refuse
don't
You
know.
to,
called
Dee
the
Dee.
hospital.
You
You knew
refu-
I was in there.
You refuse to share anything so much as the result of a blood test, Dee Dee. Nothing. You told them, don't tell my family anything.
I called
I
them.
asked you, please at least let your father know you would not give permission for anything, so we know nothing.
I gave permission for them to talk to Dad.
They told him nothing, Dee Dee.
No,
Nothing.
They would not allow me.
I have no reason to lie to you. They told him nothing.
Zero.
It got to the point where they wouldn't even tell him if you were there or not.
HIPAA.
Okay, but Dee Dee, you had the power to give him access to that information and you didn't, so we have nothing to go on. But we have promised your mother and Lindell
Here's the
that
thing.
you will have treatment before you leave here.
I don't have to go back to their house. I've said that from day one. I'm okay with that. Number two, I'm a 45-year-old adult woman. I've lived my entire adult life independently with minor help. So this whole thing, all the parents coming together with their own assertions about what's going on with,
and
hold on,
concerns
I'm still talking.
and concerns, but you were interjecting when I talked to, so I think it works both ways.
Okay, fine. Interjections and concerns. You know, you guys talk amongst yourselves. You don't listen to what I have to say. You force me to provide proof of these things that I don't have. Like, I can't call, if I was in Ohio, then yes, I could go to the hospital, sign the forms, get the release for myself, and then send them to you.
You were right there at the hospital and you refused to do it. You were in the
They
hospital.
they told me to come back later and get the reports, Poppy, because I did want to have them for myself to show you guys.
Okay,
But
that's
because
part of
Dad
what we're
said, I
gonna
want you to
talk.
come here, I went, well, first to the hotel to rest that stuff out of my system because they were giving me weird drugs.
Bagel.
The hospital. And then Dad said he wanted me to come here, so I went to Buffalo to get the passport and got stuck there.
Okay, but Dee Dee, did you try to reach out to your father?
Yes.
You cut me
Okay,
off.
because you were MIA for weeks, Dee Dee.
Well, I was
The
talking to
whole family
somebody.
looking for
You also
you.
cut me off.
And when you did find out, I mean, Mitch had even posted something on Facebook looking
Yeah,
for
they
you.
put
Has
out a whole
any
missing persons
we
report.
were
We were
worried,
worried
Dee Dee.
about
We had
you.
there was no other choice at that point.
We were worried.
And you cursed
My-
her out about that.
My daughter is missing, and I had to keep quiet. I don't know where she is.
Every day, Dee Dee, he was not sleeping. Every day, he's waiting to hear from you. He's trying to reach you.
Yeah, and I
Okay,
was
but you
just
talk
trying
about
to get away from the situation that
Okay,
I was
let's come
in.
back to.
okay, but you talk about evidence of things I should be concerned about. Dee Dee, just before I went to the States, you sent me a message accusing me of sabotaging your ability to get your father's Social Security. Dee
I didn't
Dee,
accuse you of sabotaging it. I was wondering what was going on.
that's not how you put it, Dee Dee. You told me
Because,
whatever you're doing or not doing,
yes,
I don't care, but you need to get out of my business. Dee Dee, I had no idea what you were talking about. And first of all, even if you thought I was doing that, Dee Dee, under no circumstances, unless you're severely disabled, would you even have access to your father's Social Security? And I don't think even then, as long as I'm alive. So why? I don't even understand why you would bring up something like that. You're telling people that I killed him and that it was Dee Dee.
I need to see the receipts on
And
that
that it
one.
was AI. Soleil has it, okay, unless he forged a message from you. That's how you wound up connecting the two of them. Because Soleil was trying to convince you that your father was not dead, that it was not AI that was speaking to you or anybody else. These are reasons for concern, Dee Dee, and it's not a crime. It's not a crime. Nobody's judging you. We just want you to
And
be
then after
okay.
that, I went to the hospital for 6 days.
Dee Dee, long after that, it was months. Okay.
After that, I went to the hospital for
But
6 days
okay, and that was a medical facility, and
on a psychiatric ward,
Dee Dee,
which did not find any of the things that you, my mother, my sister called up there and told them was wrong with me.
no, Dee Dee, Dee Dee, nobody could tell anybody what was wrong with you. Okay, and why would we even try to do that when they're the
So
ones who have the facility to figure
the
out what's
reason
going
why I
on?
was coming to those conclusions has to do with the gang stalking that I told you that I was experiencing since
If we go on
spring.
this, we're not gonna get very
Yeah.
far.
I was trying to figure out what was happening to me. I thought it was happening because you and my mother, or you by yourself, were digging into his US retirement stuff behind his back. Yeah, that's how I
But
feel.
Dee Dee, do you remember a minute ago when you said I could have just asked you about that?
Yeah,
You could have just asked me, or you could have asked him. Then you would find out
I
that he was
did.
the one.
There's a police recording of the conversation I had with Dad. Dad, remember when you
About Social
said
Security.
yes? I was at
What
the
was
police
question?
station when we had that conversation. They recorded the whole thing.
What was the question? The issue?
You can call them and ask them.
But why
I'm
were
asking
you
you.
even there? Yeah, he's asking you.
What was the issue? I don't know issue about Social Security. Social Security is not just according to American law. You cannot pass down. You're a legal person.
But what
No,
was
you
your
said
concern,
after I broke up with Mark, and you said you wanted to help. You said something along the lines of, "Well, I still have my U.S. Social Security or retirement, or something like that, and that if it's there, you could have it." So when I called you that day, I said, "Dad, remember when you said that I could have access to your retirement stuff to help me out?" And you said yes, and the conversation continued from there.
Wow.
Well, that's
Okay,
unfortunate.
let me tell you the
So,
truth. Well,
I mean,
the truth.
obviously
No,
you can't.
let me tell you the truth. We stand. I don't have access to the Social Security. They can find it. I have hired experts. I can show you the expert I have hired to help
You
me.
sent me a message saying you were drawing off of it.
No. Please pull up the message.
No,
Please,
come
Didi,
on.
he
I
doesn't
don't
even
have
know
access.
I don't have the
He's
same
never
phone.
applied for it.
I
That's
don't
what
have-
was freaking me out when you
I
said
don't have
that
access
to me.
it because I
And
didn't
from
apply.
what we know at this point,
I
he's
cannot be
not
lying to you.
eligible for it.
I cannot lie to you. I don't have access to my Social
He
Security in
doesn't.
the US.
I didn't say you lied. I said that
But
was
I
the
don't
message I
have
got.
it.
He
And
doesn't.
obviously, I don't have the message anymore because I don't have the same phone.
You don't need the message because he's not even eligible.
I
Okay.
and what my response to that was, it's your retirement fund. You earned it. You worked for it. I don't need it. I'm okay without
Well,
it.
And that's good.
That's
Good.
fine.
That
So
was
then
my
why did you
written
get so
response, and I
upset?
left it alone.
I don't even
But you're at the
qualify.
police station.
Yeah,
How's that leaving it alone?
because I was there for another reason.
Okay, but you're saying they're
That
recording
call
a
just
conversation
happened
with
to,
him.
yes,
How did they record it?
because they record everything.
You were on their phone.
No, I was on my phone at the police station.
So,
Talking to me.
but Didi,
You
do
were
you
talking
see
to
Yeah.
how this? It's
Okay. We go.
I was
through-
there for other purposes,
okay.
If we're going to go through the history,
Yeah.
it's going to take a day.
not there to report you.
You can report me. I didn't do anything. It's okay.
I'm just clarifying.
Okay.
You
but
asked why I was
Didi,
there.
All right. The thing is, like he's saying, the matter at hand right now is that Didi, we need you to get on board about doing what you need to make things better for yourself.
And for your son. And for your children. Exactly. You be in medical position
I
to
don't
take
need
care.
my parents who have played such a small role in my entire childhood and adult life to tell me what that looks
Small
like.
role.
Didi, what can you do without the assistance of your parents right now?
That sounds like a threat.
It's
No,
not.
it's
It's
a
a question,
question.
Didi. I
It's
really
a
want to hear
question.
the answer.
I can't do anything while I'm here, stuck here.
Didi, you can get
Child,
treatment.
we cannot.
Okay.
And
if we
I
go on
said,
this, we're gonna spend it
I
all.
found someone that I am comfortable with for treatment.
Can you share that information?
I'll text it to you. I
Well,
mean,
go-
you'll know what
ahead.
it is when I make the appointment.
Didi, how's the appointment going to get paid for?
I'm not asking to go to treatment, Poppy.
You're
You are
talking
insisting
about
on it. So the least that I should be able to do is pick my own therapist.
the least I should be able to do is vet them
Why?
to make sure it's worthwhile for you to see them, Didi.
That is not your decision, Poppy.
It's not my decision.
No, but this is not.
This is
that's
extremely controlling, actually.
This
It's
is
Because
that-
all
yeah,
I've
it's-
been
it's not
asking to
taking us anywhere.
do,
We can spend a day.
all I've been asking to do is to go home to Ohio. Put me back on a plane and let me be. I've adamantly said I don't want this help from you guys. I've indulged it for the sake of being able to go home to Ohio. Remove Lily and Linnell from this conversation altogether. I've lived by myself my entire adult life. Nobody paid my
That's
bills
not-
but me.
that's not true.
Nobody earned
That's
my
not
money
true.
but my
It's
entire
really
adult
not true.
life.
That's not true.
And my family experienced
Okay.
the repercussions of that.
Okay, law school aside,
That's
You-
huge.
that
And
was
that's
3
huge.
years out of 25.
I'm
That
on
was
college.
$5,000 a month for 3 years.
That was 3 years out of 25, Poppy. The broader conversation
How
is,
about how about
How did
elementary
you go to
school? How
St.
about high
Peter's?
school?
I'm
How
talking.
about
I said
college?
adult life.
No, you had to. You cannot just get adult and forget everything that we did for
Dad,
you
you
since you
left
were
when I was
born.
11 years old, and Linnell raised me
still
from
took
11
care
to
of you,
18.
and was still helping to take care of you.
It's
College.
giving money every month is not the same as being there full time.
Dee Dee, we lived in another country. How is that?
That's not my fault.
No, it's not, and it's not his
You
fault.
chose
He
that.
had to earn an income.
Yeah, you chose that.
That's how you.
It was good
that's
for
how
you. That's
got
why you
taken
became a
care of.
lawyer.
Let Lily tell it. You guys didn't do anything to help her.
That's fine. That's fine, Dee Dee. But we know what we did.
Well,
I don't have proof of it. Do you have proof?
You didn't receive money.
yeah, this is
Linnell had a really good job, and so did my mother.
You're going to be accusation.
Linnell had a fantastic job, and so did my mother. So I have no reason to believe that you paid them to take care of me, because all you're doing is talking and you're not providing receipts. See how this works? Proof that you took care of me.
You're denying all the.
I can't from here, but as soon as I get to Ohio, I can't even get to Ohio.
We're getting anywhere. We're going to spend the day arguing. I didn't come here to argue.
Walk away.
But I didn't come here to argue. Right. She's denying we didn't do anything. It didn't help her.
I'm saying what my mother said. Since we're using this standard for evidence and receipts and truth, I know what my mom said. I know what I saw with my own 2 eyes.
See, we're not getting
exactly.
Anywhere.
My adult life. You guys want to harp on the 3 years of law school.
It's not getting us anywhere. Before law school, you were in elementary school, in high school.
Yeah.
Private high school. You know how long the private high school cost?
Yes, I do.
I paid for it.
You got receipts?
Who else paid for it?
Linnell.
Linnell paid for your high school? Linnell had money?
You paid for 1 year when I was here. Yes, Linnell has money.
And paid for your high school? Why Linnell doesn't want you back into his house? You tell me.
Because my brother.
You see, accusation.
Exactly.
You're not here.
I'm supposed to sit on the receiving end of accusations, but when I speak my reality, nobody wants to hear it.
This is not tribunal.
No, it's not. I'm being attacked.
You're not being attacked.
Yes, you two are ganging up on me, trying to get me to do something that I don't want to do. And using gaslighting and semantics to try to get your way. And then using payment. Well, who's going to pay for it? I didn't ask to do this, Poppy.
Pop, please.
Why don't you explain to Dad how you knew all about what Soleil was doing?
Okay, those accusations, this is not tribunal. I didn't come here for that. Let's stop all that. This is not tribunal.
Okay, let's move on. Now what?
On
to
what?
Let's continue the discussion.
There's no discussion.
Okay. No discussion then.
I want you to come with us to see the place.
No.
If the answer is no, you will still have to be taken there by force.
That would be illegal.
Not there.
Not illegal in South Africa.
Yes, it will. I'm an American citizen. I still have rights. So if you force me into a place...
Because you're not going to have your way.
Force you to go there.
I'm not going to have my way.
You're not going to have your way.
It's my treatment.
No, it's affecting all of us.
Then send me back to Ohio and you won't ever be affected again.
No, as a loving father, I'm not going to do that. But Ohio don't want you there. Linnell doesn't want you.
Linnell and Lily don't control Ohio.
But you're telling you, Linnell, she paid for your school.
I have adamantly said I'm not going back to that house.
You recognize what Linnell did. You're not recognizing what your father did for you growing up.
You're overselling it, Dad.
I'm not overselling it.
For the point of trying to get me to do something that I'm not going to do.
You're going to do it.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Because the crazy thing is, you guys are basing all of this on stuff that happened that you weren't there to witness. Yes, we had whatever. I explained that from the Social Security thing, which was way back in the spring.
No,
God, don't even listen to that. I died and I was in the AIE, this and then somebody.
And obviously, I got to come here and lay eyes on you and see that that's not true. Here's the thing about what you people are trying to do. You can lead someone to believe things and they can't take it as fact until they see for themselves.
How did you take it as a fact that I died?
I didn't take it as fact. I didn't know what was going on.
Well, you pronounce yourself, but I'm not going to that. I didn't come here for that. I didn't die. I'm alive.
Obviously.
Okay. All right. So somebody
I'm
was
not
wrong.
denying that.
Somebody was wrong, but I'm not here for that. I'm
So,
not here
yeah,
to
and
prove
that
you that
issue is
I'm alive. I'm
resolved.
not here to prove that I'm alive.
That is resolved.
All I want you to do well, to take care of yourself, to take your son and your daughter and your granddaughter, whatever you want to do in life. I want you to be well.
This is
That's
not the
my
way.
message.
This is not
But
the
you're not
way.
cooperating. I
Dad,
brought you here for that.
so you brought me here under false pretenses, is what you're
No,
saying.
to get you well.
Dad, have I not appeared to be well for the week and a half I've been here?
You sound
There.
traumatized. You sound traumatized. And I'm worried about that. Just listening to you, just listening to your actions, you sound traumatized. You've been traumatized. Even things you share with me, which I'm not going to repeat here because that's between you and me,
You already shared it.
those things create trauma. You're traumatized because of these things you say you have experienced.
You do not have the tools.
I don't have the tools.
Neither do you,
But
respectfully.
but we're
Yes,
asking.
you are. You're forcing me to go
We're
somewhere
not forcing. We're
that
saying
you
We
chose.
said, Didi, we said check it out. We said come look at it.
And I said, no, I'm not going to waste time doing that.
What do you mean you're wasting time without having checked it?
I'm not wasting time doing that.
Explain it to me.
I've chosen someone that I am comfortable speaking with. I will go to a few appointments with her.
Where?
It's in Midran. Is that what it's called?
Can you send the?
Yes, happily.
Okay.
And whether you like it or not, it's not up to you. Either you're going to support it or you're not.
That's
But
fine.
you
I'd like to
choosing,
support it.
Bob,
you
Bob,
choosing,
please.
I
I
said
don't
I'd
want
like
that.
to support it.
Bob, let me
you
handle that. Let
choosing
me
and
handle that.
insisting that you being the one to choose and that I have to go where you tell me to go is too controlling.
Can I say something? We came here to offer you the opportunity to check out wherever, Didi, to check out places for yourself. Okay?
Yeah, we'll give you an opportunity to check. We're not forcing
This
you.
is just one. We're asking you, look into some places.
And maybe compare it with what you
Yeah.
say you find in Midland. You have that opportunity to compare, to check for yourself and compare the two. That's all. That's why I'm here. That's why I called you this morning. But you hang up the phone on me, but it's okay. I can, I'm big enough to handle all that. So if you have a place in Mindran, we can take you there to check it out. We get it in McHallisburg. You compare the two and you choose.
And if there's someplace else, those aren't the only places.
You can check them. We're not forcing you, this is it. No, we're saying
Well, that's
come and see.
kind of what you guys said a
No,
few
no,
minutes
no,
ago.
no.
And then you threatened, well, who's going to pay
You
for it?
said, let's
I
go
didn't
didn't say
ask.
that.
She did.
I said, let's go look at it. We're just going to look.
It doesn't matter. Whatever you choose, I'll pay for it.
Thank you.
So let's.
I've chosen. I just need to make
No,
appointments.
but I want you to have an alternative, a choice. Listen to us. Listen to me also.
I went to an alternative yesterday.
Well, that's a church which I think is good. I don't know. We didn't talk about it. I don't know what your assessment of what happened yesterday. I don't know. I was not there with you. What I heard is it was very good that you were able to interact with these people in a very constructive way. We're just trying to find ways to you to interact with the people that can be helpful. Those people yesterday, they're not the people who want to hurt people. Maybe we're limited in terms of what the kind of choices we can make is certain to make you well. But give us a chance. You're here. That's why I brought you here to examine those things, and you make a decision in terms of what you feel comfortable with. If you have a place in Miran, let's go also see the place in Miran. It's okay.
What? Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up?
I'm waiting on them because I got a meeting, and I know that you guys have this thing at 10, so we
Well, the appointment was at 10.
Yeah.
Because they only have that slot. Um, the lady you're talking about, it's a very nice place. And from there, if you want to go to Midland, then we go to Midland. So you can check it out for yourself. That's all. Okay? Please.
Cancel the appointment, please.
For the rest of the year, they don't have any other. And
Then that's not the space for me.
what do you mean? They're busy. They're very busy because they respect me. They make a room for you. The place in Midland, I don't know. But these people, they're extremely busy. It's the best center from what I hear. You can check on the internet or you can check, you know how to check things yourself. You find out that this place we're talking about is the center in South Africa. The place, Mahalisburg Center. So we just want to take you there, listen to them, talk to them, visit the center. That's all,
Ask
nothing else.
questions.
Nothing
Just
else.
check it out.
The answer is no. End of story.
Why?
I don't want to.
Why? No,
I don't want to is an answer.
How are you going to get Midland?
Don't
You're
take me.
refusing what you're saying by saying you had to go to Midland. How are you going to get there?
Maybe she can do teleappointments.
Sorry?
Maybe she can do telehealth.
The first appointment will not be.
Okay, don't take me then. Just put me on a plane and send me back to the U.S.
No, I'm not
It's
going
not
to do
an
that.
option.
So you're holding me against my will.
No, we're not holding you against your will. Your will.
She just said it's not an option.
You accept to come here.
I didn't accept to come here.
You accepted to come here and do a test. You said it to me that you agreed to that. Did you? You did agree.
What test? I didn't agree to any test from there.
Dad, can I have a minute? Just a minute.
Sure.
Let me talk to her alone just for a second.
If you're gonna talk to me to convince me to do this thing, you're gonna waste your breath.
Okay.
I've made up my
I'll just
mind.
waste it for 1 minute because I gotta go. I just want to talk to you straight for a second.
Dad, you can stay.
You're showing that you're not cooperating. All you have to do is go look. And the fact that you won't, you're showing you're not cooperating.
Showing who?
Everyone. Everybody.
I don't have to.
Everybody is on standby right now. You can call who you want. We're all sitting here waiting for you to accept, at least to begin to look to see if that's the help you want. But you won't even do that.
And I've been saying during the course of this conversation, I've been looking at other alternatives. I would like to explore the things that I have chosen for myself first.
No,
Hold on.
That's invalid.
If I don't like,
if you're not taking help, meaning you're not looking at all the options, what you're showing is that what you're saying right now is invalid. Because you can't say I'm doing it here for nobody to see, and then when we all want to see it, you're not showing anything.
well, that's kind of how healthcare works. People have a right to their privacy. People have a right to choose their own treatment and doctors.
You will do that. We're not choosing for you.
So what I'm saying is, I've chosen. If I don't like the options I've chosen, then I will consider your choices.
But you can only do that if you go there and look at it now.
You see what I'm saying? You're taking away my choice.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm adding a choice.
No, you just said you can only do that if you do this first. That is taking away my choice.
You're taking away your choice.
No, you are, because I said I have my own options. Exactly, I'm allowed.
So you're the one taking away your choice. You won't even look at the choice.
And you guys won't look at mine
I
first.
did. I said
you haven't yet.
He just said he'd take you there. Today's the day you're doing all that. You start at the first place, go to the second, go to the third. You are showing that you're not willing to do that.
I mean,
told
that's
you
your
that I'll take
opinion,
you.
and I
That's not an
respect your
opinion.
opinion.
He says
Didi,
he's witnessing it.
I say I'll take you to Midran.
Yeah, this is extremely controlling and forceful.
You see,
Because you're not making the right decision.
How would you know?
We are
You haven't
forcing
asked the
you.
name of the doctor that
If
I've
we-
looked at or
what is it?
anything.
What is it?
I have it in my phone.
Call it. Right now, your phone's right there. Call it.
I'm not gonna call it right now.
See, you're refusing.
And
We're
because you're
asking a
being
simple
being
thing that you
forceful and controlling
You're doing a
and
simple thing.
overbearing.
It's gonna get worse. You think I'm over?
You're threatening me?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am, Didi. Because Dad's been trying to do it the nice way. I would do it the hard way. You're sitting in South Africa. You got nowhere to go. You think it's a game. You got nowhere to go.
I'm not the one that's playing the games.
Okay? You want to do it the hard way?
Dad,
Like,
you're
all
gonna
you
let
have
him
to do
threaten
is get
me?
in the car.
Threaten me.
Yeah, I am. He's been holding me back this whole time.
I didn't ask
And
to
he's
come
about
here.
to let me loose.
Dad, are you
It's
gonna
up
let
to
him
you.
loose? You're gonna let him attack me?
Yep.
Yes? Is that a yes, Dad?
It's your
I'm
choice.
asking you to come with me
Now.
to go to the center, and then if you want me to take you to
He's going
Midran-
too?
Nope.
No, he
I
doesn't.
need to get to
He doesn't have to
literally
come. He has an
a
appointment.
huge appointment.
He
And
doesn't
I
have
just need to
Go.
see you leaving. No, I just need to see you go.
No,
I'm not
Otherwise,
stopping
you're
you.
gonna have to stay,
No.
Didi.
He's not coming.
Ooh,
with
what?
us.
You,
Look at you.
yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
see
fucking ready.
you.
Then
You're
you
sitting
better-
there getting agitated.
Yeah.
Seems like you're the one that needs to go to a center.
Yeah,
Yes,
I am, because this shit is
Dad.
driving me crazy. I'm ready to go.
he just said he's being driven crazy.
Yeah, you got no
Look at his
choice.
body language. Dad, look at your son.
And if you
I'm
want to
looking
help
at
me,
him. I
if you
know
want to
him.
help me, you go with him right now.
I don't
He's
want to
trying
help you.
Okay. We gonna do it the hard way?
Don't touch me, Soleil.
Shy.
Are you seeing this?
No.
This is
All you
ridiculous.
have to
No,
do is
no.
go with him.
I'll stop.
He doesn't want to
They
do
don't
it.
know what to do that. Please come with me.
This makes me want to go even less. Look at this.
Mhm.
Look at his face. Look at his demeanor.
Yeah.
Hi, Shy.
How are you?
All you have to
I'm
do is go
okay.
with him, Didi. 'Cause
So what, you're gonna sick Shy on me?
we're
You're gonna have him attack me, Soleil?
There is a way to make you get help, and we're gonna do it if you don't accept it.
Okay, guys, give me 5 minutes. Didi.
This is ridiculous, Dad.
Hold on, hold on. You know, deep in your
He's
heart,
scaring me. And the
He
fact, hold
is-
on, the fact that you are following his lead.
I'm not following lead.
Yeah, you are.
See,
He
you're
sat there
accusing
and
me.
threatened me in your face.
You're accusing me. I'm not following lead. I came here to ask you to come with me. He's not coming with us. You're
Dad.
coming with me, and we're taking.
And what,
you-
you're gonna leave me there?
Of course, I'll stay with you. I said I will take you to Midland if you want to. Why can't you trust me, Didi?
Because look at this, Dad.
No, I told him. To
Look at
get-
this.
But I told him to get out. He got out. I'm the father. I'm the head of this
He
family.
sat there threatening me,
I heard
getting
it.
hostile, telling me that he's the one going crazy.
Okay. Between you two, I don't know what happened, but listen to your father, because I love you, Didi.
Nope, you don't. You can't possibly love me if you're making me go through this
I'm
particular
the one
way.
I'm the one who took the appointment. In his way, he also just wants you to well. If you don't believe that, that's fine. But believe in me.
I can't.
I'm the one who be taking you there, not him.
I can't believe in you because you're working with them.
I'm not working with him. I'm not working with them. Like I didn't die, like you said I died. Those things you had to correct them. You had to correct what
It
you
was
said.
corrected when I laid eyes on you. I tried to go into why I was led to believe that. I was shut down, and I'm okay with that. I laid eyes on you. I know you're fine. I'm okay now. Everyone else is trying to force me into not being okay.
But I'm in between. Listen to your father.
No, you're not,
If
Dad.
if you listen to your father, nothing bad will happen to you. What do you mean? Since you were born, it's having me. Okay? Everything has happened to you having me. Making sure, okay. Okay?
Dad told you to go away.
No. It's not between you and so just give me a little more time.
Which means no standing outside ear hustling. This is a private conversation.
They're on the way. You got a few minutes.
Who's on the way?
Between you two.
Who's on the way, Dad?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. Between you two, you have been in this thing. I don't know. The thing you said between each other. I'm never
It was a bad
witness.
idea to bring me here to the same house as him, and I've been saying that,
But
Dad.
he was already here.
He was supposed to be gone when I got here.
I don't know what he's supposed to. He has his own program.
Now he's the one calling people to come and get me and take me away forcefully. Soleil. So if they come, Dad, I need you to tell them to leave.
Nobody is coming to take you. I'm the head of this household.
You can't.
I take the decision. I make the decision.
It's not looking that way, Dad. I know you believe that, but look
It's
at
not
this.
a matter of believing. I know what. He's
So
not going to go against my
when
will.
they get here, are you going to let them take me away?
They're not taking you away. I'm taking you to the
Away.
center. Away, no, to the center so we come back. If you're with me, you're in the secure hands.
Who else is going with us?
Papi,
No.
Elaine,
Not Poppy.
you want Elaine to come with us?
Why do you need a third party there?
It's always had to have a third. Elaine is not a threat. She's a very caring person. I think you have seen a few days. She's very caring. She's a different character altogether. I thought maybe as somebody that at least we can trust you, and she's very, very caring. She's a great human being since I've known her. That's why I allow her to come here and spend her vacation here because she lost her husband. Okay. So she can come and kind of, because she's in Papi's family. That's my favorite person. That's why she's here. That's all. She's very, very caring.
What is this center?
They send her, belong to the lady you talked to, Marty. In Harrisburg. You talk to her. Just to see what it looks like. We're not taking your appointment. If your appointment had to be, it's 11th of December or something. Today, it's just for you to see it. The same
Dad,
thing I'm willing to take you to.
Okay,
to
so
Midland.
in other words, it's the same exact program. You want me to go look at the same exact program with this to take this drug.
No. I'm not making no decision. I'm not an expert.
But that's what you want me to go see, right?
No, the environment.
But it's the same program, right? Or is it something completely different?
No, they have about 7 different programs. It's not one.
And I have to go and stay there overnight, yes?
No, tonight you're coming with me.
But that's what it is. That's what I'm going to look at. Places that I have to go and stay overnight at, yes?
Yeah, the program. Yeah, so that you see what we're talking about. That's all. The same thing you want to see the one in Midland.
The one in Midram's not an overnight program.
But you still want to see it. You should see it.
I'm not going to an overnight program. You're not shipping me away to a crazy bin to stay there for however long you want me to. I'm happy to talk to a therapist in a regular therapeutic session, which means you go for an hour and then you leave.
Well, I'm not expert in those things. This is the first time I'm going through this. I have never dealt with a therapist. I've never taken a drug. I don't even smoke a cigarette. You know me. You know me. Since you were born, you never saw me even smoke a cigarette. So I don't know these things. I'm learning as
I am extremely uncomfortable that Soleil was even allowed to participate in this conversation after everything I told you I've been through.
He came, I told him to go out, he went out.
I'm extremely uncomfortable with the fact that he is able to call people to come and get me if I won't go willingly.
He didn't call any people.
He said he'll be there in a few minutes.
That's it. Just talk.
And you don't see a problem with that. You don't think that that is the talk of someone that needs psychiatric treatment themselves?
I will deal with it separately. Right now, my concern is you.
You've seen me.
My
You've
pri-
talked to me.
my
You've
priority.
been in the same house with me for over a week now. You see that I am just fine until you people start attacking me.
I didn't attack you.
This is an attack. Forcing me to do something that I don't want to do is
No,
an
I
attack.
am.
What Soleil was doing, that was an
Don't
attack.
use this as an excuse.
It just happened.
But I told him to go, and he's gone. Nobody's coming to pick you, to take you. Nobody in my house. I'm telling you this. You're in my house. Nobody's coming.
After I go and see it, can I go stay with Joy for the rest of the time I'm here?
That's it. You can stay with Joe, but Joe is not alone there.
I
He's
will
sharing
sleep
an
on the
apartment.
couch. I don't want to be here with Soleil.
I cannot make a decision for Joe. You talk to your brother. If you agree, it's fine. I cannot interfere with your conversation with Joey. That's your brother.
And number two, I am not staying in a facility. I will go for regular 1 hour appointments.
I don't know if
I'm
you
not
but
staying. I've already done that.
Did you
And I was cleared.
have the discussion with the lady when you're there? You will see yourself. They will show you, and you have that discussion based on what you have seen. That's all. And if you want me to take you to Midian, I'll take you to Midian or to see that. If you don't want to go Midian, it's fine. I'm just giving you options. That's all.
And if I don't like the options, then what?
You're supposing you won't like it. Like you already decided.
No, I said it if.
But that's a supposition. Let's see
What
what
if
happens.
I don't like the options, Dad? Are you going to
Didi,
force me to take them?
Didi, I'm not going to give these options. We'll discuss it afterwards. And you will tell me why you don't like the options, and we'll discuss it.
And if I don't like it, are you going to force it on me?
Have I forced you in anything? Me? I've been appealing to you since we're talking, since you were in Mansfield, since you got into Beatrice. I've been talking to you. I'm not forcing anything to you. Never. I've been persuading you, and somehow, thank God, you listen to me. I'm not forcing anything. I'm not like that. As if you're discovering me just today. This is the fabulous you are. You know how much I love you.
This doesn't feel very loving.
If you don't feel it, I'm sorry. But I know how I feel towards you. I'm sorry that you don't feel
I
it.
do not want them having secret conversations behind my back about what they decided that I should be doing. I've been saying that, and it's still happening as of a few minutes ago.
Nobody's having any secret conversations.
I can't tell.
Not
You
in
guys
my
went and
house.
set up an appointment. Soleil's sitting here telling me that if I don't go willingly, he's going to force me right in front of you. So obviously that conversation was already had.
No, with me. And he has no right, he has no power to bring people into my house to get you, my daughter. No. I know these things you and your brother, but I don't know how we're going to sort it out. But
I need space from him.
All I care about is you at this point. That's all I care about. That's all.
I just feel like if you really truly cared about me,
Did you just abandon you, go away? No, I cannot do that.
that's not abandoning me. That's giving me what I want.
I don't know what. I don't know. Is it what you
I want to get out of this house. I want to go back to the U.S.
But
I can see someone there.
But you can see you accepted to come here so you can see someone here.
I never said that on the phone before I came.
After you got here, you accepted you do the treatment.
No, I didn't. You offered it to me. I said no. I said I would find my own person, and I have.
No, this is the first time in this conversation I'm hearing that you found your person. You will find your person. This is the first time I'm hearing that. Please, I made the appointment I made is at 10. These people, the lady you talk to, she's very nice. They're not brutal. They'll show you this, what we do, different options, especially the facilities and everything, so you can decide for yourself. That's all. That's all. If you want just you, Elaine, and myself to go, just through a Facebook group. Papi was coming, but she doesn't have to come. Just you, Elaine, and myself. That's all.
Yeah, obviously she has her own agenda for me, and I'm not okay with that, Poppy. I sat in there, they accused me of practicing witchcraft, practicing Scientology. You know what I'm saying? Having demons in me that I don't have. It was weird as heck.
Okay, Papi's not coming with us. I want Elaine
She
come.
does not need to know the conversations that I have privately with you.
That's fine.
She does not need to give you suggestions, and she does not need to be included in my business, my
Well,
person, because this is
believe
very personal.
I know, but you know from childhood, Papi has been involved.
So has Linnell, but you discount him at
I
every
don't know
breath.
Linnell. I never met.
I
I met him maybe.
do.
Okay, that's between you and Linnell.
I live with the man.
That's
He
fine.
raised
He's
me.
the one who I raised you.
You both did, Dad, and you have to
And he's
stop
the one.
doing that.
He's the one who's saying he doesn't want you in your house. If you call him today, that's what he's going to say.
And I've said I don't want to go back there. I'm okay with that.
Okay, so I don't want. I don't want.
But that doesn't mean he doesn't want to see me or
But
talk
that's
to me.
between you and Linnell. I have nothing to do with Linnell. I have only seen in my life. Maybe
I mean, you guys keep bringing up to prove your point. They don't want you there. They don't want you in their house.
Even today we talked to
And
him.
I keep saying I don't need to go to their house. Hold on, that doesn't mean that he doesn't want to see me or talk to me. I just talked to him yesterday. Everything was fine. Those are two different things.
But I'm telling you what I hear. And what I hear, your mother too. I didn't talk to Linnell, but I talked to your mother. And we even talked to her before I came here to see you. It's midnight there. I talked to your mother. Okay.
Yeah.
And she confirms that they both don't want you back to their house. I'm not lying. That's what she tells me.
I don't need to go to their house.
But while you're here, please listen to me. Please.
I've listened till I'm blue in the face, Dad. I will go to this appointment. I don't want Poppy and Soleil involved in this. I told you about that, about Soleil from the beginning. I don't want to be in the same house with him. I'm being forced to share quarters with him. That stresses me out. That is traumatizing to me. So to tell me that you want to help me fix my trauma while including the person that traumatized me in the treatment plan is not helpful.
Why don't you forget Soleil now?
I can't forget Soleil. He's in my face every time I go in the house. How am I supposed to forget him? And we're in the same building.
Well, that's why I organized a separate place for you to stay. He was already here when you came. I didn't know he was.
And if I had known that he wasn't leaving within the next couple of days, I would not have gotten on that plane. It's been one trick after the other to get me to do things I don't want to do.
There's no trick in what I'm saying. There's no trick.
Until they come along and make other decisions and things change. No. Why are they convincing you of what is best for me?
You're not convincing me. I'm not stupid. You think me, your father, as I said, I'm stupid? They're the ones you had to come and
not stupid, vulnerable.
I'm not vulnerable. I'm not vulnerable. They're vulnerable, not me. Because they all rely on me. That's what they are here.
Obviously.
Therefore, I'm not the one who's vulnerable. If I was vulnerable, nobody would be here. They won't come here. I'm not vulnerable. No. I was born in a forest, in the village. I knew my path.
The reason why I was concerned about your life, Dad, is because he was sending threatening messages to suggest that you weren't okay.
Okay, let's forget all that. You know that I'm okay.
Yes, but it keeps being brought up.
Let's forget about that. My concern to you. I want you to do well. We have been having a nice conversation since you've been here. Okay, let's continue that path. Okay?
Well, then certain things need to be cut out.
I know, but let me handle that. You just close your ears, forget about that. Don't even let that bother you. Okay? Rise yourself above that. You and I want to working together.
I'm not going to forget that 2 people came in my room and threatened me. Right in front of you.
I told them to get out. They got out.
Yeah, but what happens tomorrow or the next day? It's going to
Tomorrow,
be more
no, no, no,
more
no, no,
antics, more
no,
tricks.
no, 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 no. You, when you heard me, the way I was talking to Papa, I had to come in to tell her to go out, and she went out. Okay. So please let's go. We'll come back. As I said, I'm offering to take you to Milan if you want to go. I'll take you there as well. You can talk to Vic and see. It's just exploratory type of mission. That's all. And I'll take
Don't
you
want them to be a part of this
No,
process any further. And
no.
I need you to promise me, Dad.
We'll take Elaine with. That's all.
Do you promise that Soleil and Poppy will no longer be a part of my getting better?
Now,
Do you
are
promise?
you? Of course, but are you going to be listening to me?
I will
Or
do
are you
my
going to
best.
trust your father?
I will do my best, but if you do things to make me not trust you,
No, 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 no. You cannot
then I
say
can't trust you. Trust is
at this
based
in
on
your age, from when you were born up to now, you say you cannot trust me.
no, right now.
What have I done for you not to? No, but that had to do with me.
I'm just saying
You,
going
you and your
forward.
brother have been doing this on your own between you two. I was not in part of that.
I
don't
just
know.
wanted him to leave me
I-
alone, stay away
okay,
from me like I've been asking. That hasn't happened yet.
Okay, but I'm saying you and your brother have been at this thing for a long time. You didn't start.
I've been trying to get away from my brother, Dad. And when I tried to do that, he tried to ruin my life.
Okay, right now, you know, be
And
involved.
now, here he is doing this. I'm not attacking him. I'm trying to get away from him.
I understand that. I can see that. I witnessed that. Okay.
This is
This,
really bad.
No, this is going to happen again. Believe me. Believe me. Because right now he also relying on me for his own survival, his own whatever he plans to do.
So how come he's not the one being forced into the center?
That's a different story. I want you not to worry about him. I want you to worry about you. Say it, please. Leave me alone.
Okay, I just wanted to.
No, no, I'm okay. Okay.
Why wouldn't you be okay? We're having a conversation. I cuss at him. I don't cuss at you.
Okay, please. Let's go. Get ready.